Hey everyone, it's Ace. Welcome back to another video. To my shock, Delta Force has already started working on some of the problems the game had, or has, which would be the smoke spam. There's a lot of smoke in the game, guys. I'm talking, you cannot see anything past 5 meters. It's a lot of smoke. A lot of operators have access to smoke. It's one of my main problems about the game. However, they have already started working on this. So let's get into the patch notes. Toxic, Hecklaw, Stinger, D-Wolf, and all the characters that have access to some type of an annoying gadget that either smokes or blinds or something has already been nerfed. This is quite a surprise for me. Nerfs on annoying mechanics on day one. I've never seen a developer do that. So that's pretty good news. I was reading this as I woke up today and I was thinking, wow, this is pretty impressive considering these developers are kind of new, I guess, to the FPS genre, especially the all-out war combined arms, and they're already here fixing some of the problems. On top of that, allegedly, I have heard that they have fixed the bug which kept the kernel level anti-cheat on your computer if you uninstalled Delta Force. Now, I say allegedly because other than the word of the other creators, I have no real way of confirming this. So on that, you're gonna have to wait from the actual word from the developer saying that this has been fixed, because right now it's just a bunch of DMs and other things and I just don't want to jump onto that yet. Allegedly it has been done, so if you want to try Delta Force, I guess you can keep that in mind that perhaps you will not keep the anti-cheat if you uninstall the game. So, to get into the actual match, I'm using Engineer, and I have to be honest guys, I have not tried all the classes. I played Medic, I played Recon, basically everything that's available to me, except the other two operators, which are only unlockable by playing the game and clicking those daily rewards login crap, and I haven't done that yet. You need 3 days to unlock the Byron character. And I have to say, I think Engineer for me is just the most fun character. I know he's not the best, and I have already pointed out his drawbacks, that being, of course, that you cannot heal yourself and that you don't have smoke. But I was thinking, Ace, there's already so much smoke on the map, why do I need another operator who brings even more smoke on the map, when I can bring a really annoying stunning drone from him, which lowers your fire rate. It's really annoying, and I have these sonic traps, which are just mini claymores. It stuns people and disrupts like their UI and stuff. Really annoying stuff, and it also tells you where those people are. So if you place it at a staircase like I have, we're gonna see a little bit later, a person will trigger this trap and I'm gonna know that they're there. I'm gonna go around the corner and shoot him in his stupid face. And I like that. On top of that, the guns for Engineer or Support, whatever you wanna call him, are excellent. Yesterday, I was using the M249 saw. I did say it's not the greatest weapon ever. I've put some attachments onto it now, and it's a little bit better. I have to say the attachments in this game really change the way those guns play. And I really appreciate that, because in some other games, doesn't matter what attachments you put, it's always the same gun what you get. Here you can really affect recoil patterns, muzzle velocity. I like this level of detail we have under our customization. I think having really good customization just adds to the player retention, at least in my very, very humble opinion. I'm here using the G3 gun. This what you're seeing is basically the stock G3. It's level 1. The only thing I've done here is put this holographic sight, which comes stock with the weapon, and I've put some barrel, the first barrel you have there. So I'm not gonna share your gun code if you wanna try this gun. Just put the holographic sight and the gun barrel that you get at like level 1 with this gun. This gun is insane. It has a little bit of a slow muzzle velocity. Sometimes you have to lead the shots. It has only 500 and something muzzle velocity. So it's kind of slow, and I'm missing shots, no problem, sometimes on range because I forget that I need to lead the targets. But I really enjoyed this gun. I went on a rampage this match with this gun. I got something like 76 kills and like 16 deaths only, and this is only with this weapon. So if you want to try something early, I'm only level 10 or 8 warfare level, and I'm only playing Engineer basically. So if you want to try something early that isn't the M249 saw, I would highly recommend you try the G3 weapon. It has pretty good damage model, it's fun to use, and it sounds better than some of the other guns. It has more battlefieldy sound to it, rather than the plastic sound some of the other weapons have. Also, I've noticed that magazine size is like the main drawback on G3A3. So as soon as you can get the 30 or 50 round mag, I would go for that. The magazine size in this game seems to be like the most important attachments. There is so many enemies rushing you from all sides, left and right, top, behind, under, from above, from everywhere. And you know, when you have a small magazine size of 20, you can kill 1 or 2 guys respectively, and then you're kind of out of ammo and you have to switch to a sidearm. The problem is the sidearms I have available to me are 93R, which is okay. I have the Desert Eagle. I've tried it, but I'm still in the process of configuring my sensitivity and everything, and I'm not like confident enough to just get 1-taps with Desert Eagle on like all ranges, even though I have noticed that when I die to Desert Eagle, it nearly comes from like almost all ranges. It seems to be 1 shot to the head from at least 20 meters range. I've been tapped by this thing from quite insane ranges. I will get into testing of the Desert Eagle, and when I find the comfortable sensitivity, then I will adjust that and try the Desert Eagle. Of course, I want to have the Glock 18 because I think for this game it's a really perfect sidearm. I know it's a little bit cringe because we've used Glock 18 for so long in Battlefield 4, and now coming back to it here. But it's just the nature of the game, guys. I think all war games are made for this super fast sidearms that have giant magazine size. On the Glock you can put like a 30-round mag. I mean, that's just another small SMG I can have as engineer. As engineer, you also have access to AT-4 anti-tank launcher, which is an anti-tank launcher, but it is also an anti-sniper launcher. When you shoot the thing, it has no drop, the muzzle velocity is insane, so you can just snipe snipers with this thing. You see where the sniper glint is, you shoot him, and then the rocket flies through their scope into their stupid face. It's very satisfying. It feels kind of like Throw from BF4, where you can just snipe snipers with it, and I really like that. Those snipers are not an issue in this game, but if they ever become an issue, I gave you a solution. Let's talk about some of the performance things. I had a lot of issues yesterday with Delta Force. At some point, after I released my first video, I noticed that I'm stuttering quite a bit in Delta Force. It's as if the game had some memory leak problems or something of the sort. I have stood up until 4 o'clock in the fucking morning trying to fix my problem. I have installed the latest NVIDIA driver towards the end of the night. I was stupid and didn't do that first, so I've done that and then it became better. But still, after 2 or 3 matches, you notice there is a lag starts occurring and it feels like memory loss lag. So my fix is that I just restart the game after 2 or 3 matches to kind of refresh the cache, I guess. I don't know what exactly fixes it, but it seems to be a bit smoother, at least in that regard. If you still stutter, I'm talking just for the NVIDIA systems. I have a 4080 Super and I have a i9 13900K. So that's my system. If you stutter, try those fixes. I have tried everything else. I have tried the launch options for the DX11 and the use all cores things. It didn't seem to help. I'm gonna mess a bit around with it, but this is just a temporary fix. If you have really unplayable stutter issues, the game is definitely not very well optimized. It's optimized enough, I guess, for a free-to-play shooter, but not well enough for my personal taste, because I'm kind of spoiled from the way that the older Battlefield games have been optimized. So here you definitely feel some type of clunk when it comes to performance. I've not played all the maps, and I'm sorry that we are again on this trench line, but it seems that I mostly get trench line in the matchmaking, which as a result, I've become pretty fucking good at trench line. I'm slowly becoming a Battlefield 1 warrior within the trenches on Delta Force. I've played the other maps, which would be Threshold and Shafted, and I will immediately say I think Shafted is the worst map in the game. I thought Ascension is the worst map in the game, you know, that weird mountain map we've played during the both summer tests, but no, I think Shafted is the worst shit I've ever played, at least in Delta Force. Threshold, I have to test it a little bit more. I like how it looks, but it seems to be almost impossible to defend that map. I don't know, I defend it every time on that map, and it's been very, very hard to actually do something there. Especially since I'm playing Engineer and I'm kind of trolling, not healing myself or having smoke. So yeah, as a result of me trying to fix my stutter yesterday night, I now have 6 hours in Delta Force clocked in on my poor Steam account. And I have to say, yes, it's still been fun when I'm comparing it to the first video I released 2 days ago, but you definitely notice frustration when it comes to the performance and some of the other issues. For example, you're very often on defense. That's still a problem from the both summer tests. I'm on defense, I would say at least 80% of the time, and when I am on attack, then I truly have fun. This game on defense, because of all the smoke spam from the attackers, it really can get overwhelming, especially when the enemy team has very competent players and pre-mates and you're alone and you're not playing one of the meta classes. You do start to feel a little bit of pressure and like unfun setting in the background. So I just wanted to mention that as well. Some people have went far to say that there's SBMM in this game. I'm not gonna comment on that, I don't have any proof of that. So that's just something you should keep in mind. After longer periods of time, maybe it starts to feel a little bit unfun and you have to mix it up a bit. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take it easy and have a good weekend. Bye.